You know what? I was looking for you, and you never walked in. So I'm the luckiest guy in the world that you walked into my life today.
Those words came from L.A. Reid after watching a 14-year-old boy perform on The X Factor. But here's the part that makes absolutely no sense. This kid didn't walk onto that stage like a frightened teenager. He walked in, and within seconds, he was talking directly to Simon Cowell, confronting him, calling him out. Almost like Simon was the one who needed to explain himself. Now, think about that for a second. You're 14. You're standing in front of Simon Cowell. Millions of people are watching. And instead of getting nervous, you look him straight in the face and go,
Wait, yo, Simon, yo, I see you, man. What? Hold on, yo, what is your problem, man? Are you serious? Yo, I swear to my life, you lucky we ain't in the streets, because if we was in the streets, this is what I'll say to you. Sound man, drop that.
And if you're thinking, wait, did this kid really just do that? Oh yes, he did. And what happened next is the reason L.A. Reid said those words in the first place. His name was Brian Bradley, but the world was about to know him as Astro, and most recently, as Stro. Brian Bradley was from Brooklyn, and by the time he stepped onto the X Factor, he wasn't some random kid who happened to be good at rap. He had already been writing and performing for years. He called himself Astro, the Astronomical Kid. And his audition made one thing obvious. This kid had an identity. He wasn't trying to sound like Jay-Z. He wasn't trying to sound like Kanye. He sounded like Astro. And then he performed his own song, Stop Looking at My Mom. The title alone tells you something about this kid. He had personality, and plenty of it.
What you looking at? What you staring at? I see your eyes, I ain't surprised. Just cause I'm a shorty, don't think I won't do you no harm. That's my mother, that's my mother. She looks so young, he thought I was a brother. That's my mother, that's my mother. She fit pretty sick and she like no other. Brother, stop looking, it ain't for your eyes to see. Stop looking at my mom, my mom, my mom.
But the real test came after the audition. Could he actually keep it up? He did. Week after week, Astro kept delivering. And unlike most contestants, he wasn't simply performing songs. He was writing his own material. That was one of the things that made him stand out. He was a rapper on a singing competition. And somehow, he made it work. But Astro's confidence also got him into trouble. At one point, he ended up in the bottom 2. And rather than quietly accept it, he refused to perform. The confrontation with Simon became one of the most memorable moments of his run. But the judges ultimately saved him. Because no matter how much they questioned his attitude, the talent was impossible to ignore.
Look, sir, no disrespect to you or this show, but I just feel like if you're gonna put me in the bottom 2, I don't want to perform for people who don't want me here, you know what I'm saying?
Astro eventually made it to the top 7, and then his X Factor journey came to an end. But here's what makes the story interesting. He didn't walk away empty-handed. In January 2012, Astro signed with Epic Records. The teenager who had once challenged Simon Cowell on national television now had a major label deal. It looked like the beginning of something huge. But life after the X Factor didn't turn out exactly the way people expected.
Hopefully I get a yes, and if you do say yes, you get to continue on. If not, I'm gonna keep grinding. We will be doing a collab one day, remember that. I'm ready.
So, whatever happened to him? Brian Bradley kept working. He moved into acting, and his first major television role came in Person of Interest, where he appeared as young Lionel, showing that his talents extended beyond music. Then came Earth to Echo, where he played Tuck, one of the 3 teenagers who discover a mysterious alien and set out on an adventure to help it get home. He also appeared in A Walk Among the Tombstones, playing TJ, a street-smart homeless teenager who becomes an important source of information for Liam Neeson's character. Then came Red Band Society, where he played Dash Hosny, a teenage patient at a hospital who becomes part of the show's unconventional group of young patients. And eventually, Astro became Stro. The kid grew up. The name changed. The spotlight faded. But the music didn't stop. In fact, in 2026, Stro released a new EP titled Thugs. So, whatever happened to Brian Bradley? He didn't disappear. He grew up. And while most people still remember the fearless 14-year-old who walked onto the X Factor, Brian Bradley has spent the years since becoming something else. An artist, an actor, and still a rapper.
Okay, Brian, let me say this. You are arrogant, obnoxious, argumentative, but you are one of the most talented young people I've heard in a long, long time.
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
He's the complete package. Triple threat.